Let's just do your horoscope, Magoo. When's your birthday?
It's 2 months after yours. The only difference is that I have mine every year.
Look out, you're a Cancer.
Right back at you.
Honey, you have an amazing horoscope. It says, now brace yourself, good luck's a-comin'.
Oh, well, that's a different. See, till now, Peg, I always thought horoscopes were a lot of hooey, but after hearing good luck's a-comin', and I realized they're based on hard scientific data. Tell me something, Peg, does it say anything in there about the wife is a-leaving? And the kids are with her?
Happy Halloween, everyone. How are you? Happy Halloween. I hope you all are having a fabulous weekend. I'm sorry I missed you for a few days. I've been doing a bunch of in-person tarot stuff and I got behind on the channel. Okay, before I forget, I would like to say happy birthday to Scorpio Zen and Miss Mazzy, who's also a Halloween baby. Oh, my fan put your candle out, or one of you already made a wish. So make a wish. Happy birthday, y'all. And happy birthday to all of the Scorpios. I love Scorpio season. Scorpio season and Leo season are my favorite for sure. All right, let me say hi to everyone and then we'll tap in. Hello, Olga. Hey, Stevie. Hi, Alicia. Hi, James T. Hi, Janine. Hi, Janine. It feels like it has been forever. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Rose. Hey, Darker Homes. Hi, Alley Cat. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Sai. Hi, Serenity Vocalized. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer D. Hey, Jimmy Graybeard. Hey, Dusty. Thank you, Dusty. I'm so glad you're all here. Hey, Scream Stress. What's up? Along the Shore, hello. Hannibal Lecter, hello. Hello, Blandy. Hello, Celtic Thistle Psychics. Hello. And if I did not say hello to you since you've come in, thank you for being here. All right, let's dive in. I'm kind of doing this off the cuff, so I don't have any moderators tonight. So, just everybody be respectful, please. Or Screamstress might have to put a hex on you. You don't want any part of what she's got authority in the underworld. All right, I'm going to dive into the vampire deck and get a little bit going in the energy here. So it's funny, the party that I was contracted for last night to read tarot cards, I was in this costume and it was a very young crowd, okay? So 3/4 of the people attending did not know who my costume was. It made me feel old. I'm an 80s child. 70s baby, but several of them thought I was Dolly Parton. Oh, I wanted to share this with you real quick because I know that there are several tarot readers on this channel. So I did something differently with a party this week that I've never done before, and it was so much fun. Instead of, because sometimes when I get hired for private events, it's like for me, there's a lot of pressure because there's like a line of people waiting to get tarot readings, right? And so the band had me set up like these fish bowls. Like I had a bunch of like generic rider tarot decks, and we set up fish bowls all over the place and put a deck in the fish bowl and a sign that said, pick 5 cards and find the psychic to get your fortune told. And no one knew who the psychic was. And so I was able to keep mingling, and then you couldn't tell anyone who the psychic was when you figured it out and got your reading. So nobody knew that I was, the psychic doing the tarot readings. So people mingled, and then it also allowed me to mingle too and not just sit all night at a desk with like a line of people, you know what I'm saying? And actually the coolest part of it was the host of the event. He dressed up as like the black and white version of like Oz. Okay. So he had like the turban on. So he looked like a fortune teller. So everyone kept asking him, like, are you the fortune teller? And he'd be like, no. And so it was a way for people to meet each other at the party that didn't know each other and continue to mingle. And it was fun. And it took pressure off of me as the reader. It made it actually a lot more fun for me than a lot of events that I do. Because sometimes it's like insane how many readings I'll do in like 3 hours. And it's just really high pressure. Or I think it's high pressure. I feel the pressure because there's a line of people waiting. So I just wanted to share that because I know, like, Sai, I know you read. I know that there's a couple people that usually come to the lives that are readers. So if you're ever asked to read for an event, that might be something that you want to try. It was a nice change up. Thanks, Diggity. How you doing? Happy Halloween. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. No, Olga, not everyone was able to keep the secret. The more the drinks were flowing, the secret was pretty much out. It was the woman in the big red wig. I love Alf too. Oh, that was one of my favorites growing up. I needed Alf in the dressing room. Welcome in. If you've just come in over the past few minutes and I did not get an opportunity to say hi to you. Hi, Caro. Hello. Oh, you're on a hunting trip. Awesome. Awesome. Good time in nature. I love that. Hey, Lala. Oh, I'm so glad you got to listen to your reading, Lala. Oh, Scorpio Zen. I'm sure I'll get that this year on Valentine's. I just started doing like in-person events this year. I have not done Valentine's Day yet. I've done like charity events, mainly private parties. And then of course this month has been busy because everybody's having Halloween parties. But Peg is getting retired this evening after this live. So I did a little party this afternoon, and I thought I'd leave her on for you. All right, band, what's going on? We're in Scorpio season. Got some really good. Scorpios are great. They're intense, man. I like intense people. They're intense, passionate people. I can feel it in the energy. I've felt it this past week as I've been doing events. It was also very interesting because I know I shared with you all on the last live, I'm going through this like shift where my senses are getting even more heightened and I'm hearing more and I'm seeing more. And it was, the band's had a good laugh at me because it's like, normally I'd be here in my cave hanging out with you all, adjusting to that. But it happened right before like my busiest week of the year where I'm out in like crowds of people. And I'm like, oh, it's like Psychic gifts by fire kind of thing, it felt like. Hey, Jay, thank you so much. Hey, Death Siren, hello. Psychic vertigo moments, totally. I was like, wah, 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 wah. It's like, oh man, this is wild. Okay, we have religion. Free will. What's going on here? Resurrection. This is that intense passion I'm talking about. Nightmare. Psychic protection. Shield from bad dreams. Okay, there's something going on here that's like not of flesh, okay? Not of flesh and blood for sure, okay? Feels like there's some kind of intense, energetic, this is like past life stuff here, y'all, like a true fight for free will and energetic sovereignty. Against organizations, institutions, things of past life that have followed us here, okay? I mean, this came out, it's kind of how these cards came out too. They came out exactly as the story of the resurrection, okay? We have religion, free will, and resurrection, and psychic protection. This is the story of the resurrection I'm looking at. All right, let's dive into this. Woo! This feels very past life. This feels very entity. Feels a little spooky. Ooh, should I turn on my ghost seer? Screamstress, you got your ghost seer on? Let's see what comes out with this message. Have you been using it? Screamstress, is it your new addiction? Look at that. A dinosaur, y'all. This entity's been hanging out since the dinosaurs. Okay, what deck do you want me to use tonight? The Witch's Tarot? No, the Crow. Okay. All right, let's look at the psychic protection first, these nightmares. Oh, I meant to turn this speaker off. Sorry, y'all, that ding is probably really, really loud. Oh, somebody new is here. Somebody new's hanging out. Let's see what they have to say. It's definitely not an energy that I recognize right now. Okay. Psychic protection. Can you tell us about this psychic protection, please? The psychic protection that needs to happen. It could be a dragon too, Diggity. It could be. Could be a dragon. Tell me about these nightmares and psychic protection. We have an Emperor in reverse. Give me one more on this, please. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Do you really want me to take all these? Okay. Yeah. All right. Yes, I'm going to take all these because this is clear. Okay. These psychic attacks are happening in the 5D right now. This is definitely around an entity. I'm not getting the sense from the band that the entity is like an entity that's like hopping from human body to human body. This feels like 5 through 12D stuff, okay? And it's an Emperor in reverse energy, okay? So it's someone in a past life that had high rank, okay? High leadership rank. And with Temperance in reverse and Ace of Cups in reverse, these psychic attacks are all around the spiritual gifts, okay? Making us want to question our intuition, question what we see, what we hear. Is it real? It's It's funny, it keeps showing me this same room. Now that room is empty. Okay, did not want us to have a victory, even up through this life with these gifts, okay? But here's what this Seven of Cups represents here, is you have all of the gifts. It's the crow standing in the middle of them, okay? And slowly, one by one, not only are these gifts coming in again in this lifetime, because you've had them in other lifetimes too, but they're all coming online this lifetime. So the number 5 is for the card Nightmare, okay? 5, of course, we know represents change, okay? So this psychic protection and these bad dreams just need to happen in the 5D. If you feel like you're getting any sort of attacks, if you do any sort of astral projection, okay, and you're coming up against an Emperor in reverse energy, know that this is not possible in this life, okay? They can't take these spiritual gifts. As of now, we're not doing witch trials. No new persecution wounds. Well, not that deep at least, right? No one's able to burn you. People might talk smack about your gifts, but okay? Nobody's burning at the stake this lifetime, okay? And can you give us some selenite? Selenite is important. Something about the energy in selenite for this psychic protection. Can you give us any more if anyone's feeling that they're having these nightmares, they're having these, this is like some past life regression stuff here too. These dreams might be glimpses of past lives for you. Is selenite a good energetic neutralizer, Scorpio? Is that why I'm hearing that? Ah, the Magician in reverse. Yeah. A dark wizard. And a 7 of swords. Some of you were persecuted. Put to death is the energy I'm getting off of this, even though we don't see the death card, because the 6 of cups and the 6 of wands and the Ace of cups is in reverse. We're putting death in a previous lifetime against the Magician in reverse. Okay. What about now? What do we do now? They're showing me a woman in a white dress with blood splatter all over her. Oh, I just got a wave of nausea. Okay, let's move this energy out. Can you give us some words of encouragement against anything in the 5D that we should know about? The Queen of Cups, the 4 of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is cool. This is good. Okay, so on a cellular level, what they're saying is that you've already healed from these past life wounds, not just mentally, like not just in the mental, but also in the physical. Okay. So don't shut down your emotions. Don't shut down your intuition when you're in the 5D. There might be some projecting, okay, with the Knight of Wands. There might be some projecting happening in your dreamscape. But it's almost like, how do you want me to say this? Okay, it's almost like a last-ditch effort. Like there's not even a war going on in the 5D around this. Like you've received this victory in this lifetime, okay? I know some of us sometimes we get a little like around persecution wounds from past lives, but this is done right now. This is done. So also too, if anyone's feeling any fear from these nightmares, don't allow it to take you out of your Queen of Cups, your intuition. Don't shrink back from what you see, because this energy right now is powerless in this realm. All right, let's go to religion. This must have been tied to this Emperor in reverse. Some form of religious persecution here. Yes, we're still here. I still have to change that setting. Still does that. It's okay. What they're saying is it's like, know that that's that feeling when you wake up. Okay. For some of us, even that don't always remember our dreams, like that feeling when you wake up that you almost feel like a little punch drunk. It doesn't even feel like you slept. It just feels like you literally just kind of like fought a battle. That's the last of that moving out in the astral right now around this entity, okay? This past life entity that is showing up as Emperor in reverse. Also the religious card showing up, someone who had a lot of power, okay? Look at that crown. Look at the cross on that crown. That's significant too, that particular cross. And it's 37 is the synchronicity on the religious card. 10, change. Again, a new portal. 5 to 10. That weird feeling that you might have when you wake up, just chill for a moment if you can. Just chill. Let it, your body integrate what you just experienced. Okay, if you can lay there for 5 minutes, if you don't have to get up and jump out of bed when you feel like that, just give yourself a few minutes. Okay, let's look at this religious card. Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Thanks for being here with us. Yeah. I like that comment, Scorpio Zen. Not only to resettle in, but also smile about it, okay? Especially if you have the personality type of wanderlust. Because you travel in your dreams, too. I don't think just because you're home all the time, you don't go anywhere. Tell us about this religion card, please. We have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Cups in reverse, the World card, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse. These energies have been blocked in every way possible. Okay, this is the tale as old as time is what they're telling me, okay? With the Four of Pentacles. There was something around greed here, okay, that some of us received literally in past life persecution over our spiritual gifts. Okay, we have a King of Cups in reverse and a Queen of Wands in reverse here. Okay, part of those entities that were at one time in a human body in a past life that we experienced. Okay, scary energies to be in leadership. All right, they can't remotely view you in the physical world anymore, which is why you're just maybe experiencing a little bit in the 5D and in your dreamscape. But again, the band is saying that this is closed, okay? This was another world. It was another time. But there's something right now that's happening on a cellular level that will feel intense, because not only are these gifts being reintegrated for a lot of us now in this lifetime, then also for many of us too, they're just being heightened. Right? There's things changing, like even neurologically, in order for us to have stronger senses. Yay. Into your resurrection and free will with energetic sovereignty. You know what's interesting is a lot of these images that are coming up on my phone particularly look like an area called Fort Mason in San Francisco. It's a national park that Sky and I hang out at regularly. It's one of her favorite parks. Oh, yeah. Someone's having energetic silence. Enjoy the silence. Rose Fine, you have a lot of dreams. You have a lot of underwater dreams. I'm sure you know that. I'm sure I'm not telling you anything that you don't know, but I see that pattern when you talk about your dreams. The word's escaping me right now. Rose, it'll come back. The Leo for Siren. Okay, resurrection is 44. Spiritual freedom. Spiritual freedom. We have the Five of Wands, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Standing your ground here. Standing your ground in a major, major way. Like major through lifetime standing your ground here, okay? We know that the Page of Wands is about going your own way. Okay? These energies, these entities have been following us around as a collective for a long time, for lifetimes. They're moving out. They're moving out. There were many lifetimes ago where we stopped taking the cups. We stopped taking the cups of these people that were abusing their power. All right. And stood our ground as the Page of Wands, which is why we ended up in resurrection. Resurrection of our gifts. Resurrection into this energy. Tell me more about this resurrection card. Tell me more about this comeback in this lifetime. This is a big comeback. There's a lot of leadership energy around the resurrection card. She's got a lot of black cats around her. These are witches being witches around here. Woo, yes. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is a 10 of Pentacles. A 10 of Pentacles in the witchery. There's an 8 and 9 of Pentacles here. Our works. This is about our works. Our works towards our higher vibration. Many of you made a decision several lifetimes ago. You made a decision that by any means necessary, you were going to be free. You were going to be free to worship however you so choose, to the God that resonates with your soul. And in past lifetimes, you had a lot of works around this. Works that had really dangerous outcomes for yourself, for your safety. But you kept fighting the good fight, okay? Which is where we have the 9 of Pentacles. And you kept working with the divine, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which leads to a 10 of Pentacles in this lifetime. And we know, a lot of us know, that this lifetime in particular, there's a lot of cool stuff happening. So we're moving into the age of Aquarius as we see towers falling. All these towers falling, all these things that we see on the news, all these institutions that are found out. It took lifetimes to get here. And your leadership is part of the collapse of these false ideas of slavery. I love it. All right. Tell me about this free will card. Sovereignty, independence, being a free spirit. Free to be you and me. 23. 5. Again, change. We have 4, 4, 5, 5, and 10 for synchronicities on the vampire deck. It is a great time to be alive, Lewis. I agree. Yes, Death Siren, it is a great time to be an Aquarius. You just got a tent pitched on a grassy knoll. Oh, I didn't even look at the last one when it dinged. Thank you, Christina. It's been fun being Peg Bundy this week. Tell me more about this free will card. The Chariot in reverse and the Fool. I love this. Okay, so what the band is telling me with the Chariot in reverse is this has taken a long time. This didn't happen overnight. Okay, so even in this lifetime, right? There are people and there are energies that will always think they'll look from an outside perspective and think that things came easy. Okay, that being healed came easy, that gaining a 10 of Pentacles came easy, a 10 of Cups, living in a space of joy, feeling free enough to be our authentic self at all times, despite what popular culture or anything family thinks. Okay, and no, this was slow moving energy. This took lifetimes worth of work. Bitch, I earned this. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're saying. You earn this. You earn the right to live authentically. You earned the right to be healed, to be divine, to know the divine within, to love and worship however you choose, to live however you choose. Because you do it pure of heart, okay? You do it as the Fool card. Aries energy, fire and full of heart and with complete innocence. You do it out of love. You've always done it out of love. Always done it out of love, even when these King of Swords energies were setting fire to your homes. We're leaving you out in the cold. These emperors in reverse, calling for your execution, firing you from your jobs. These Queen of Wands in reverse, spinning all kinds of black magic and hexes, during lifetimes where, you know, you didn't know as much about it. So it harmed you. Through all of that, you've been the Fool energy. And no, it didn't come in quick. It took time. It took work. It took love. So that's why this star tribe has nothing to prove to anybody. We're just here doing our thing. Spreading the love. Letting people know they can be healed. That you're not crazy. Your visions are real. Your past life energy, things that you feel, whatever resonates with your soul is your truth. Let me grab my fairy deck really quick. They asked me to grab my fairy deck. Where is that? Which one? Oh, no, the Alice deck. You want? Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, I've got it right here. All right. So ask Alice what she's up to. All right, what do we need to hear from the Alice deck? It's time. Wake up. I want to be queen. I almost said I want to be clean. I don't know whose thought that was. It wasn't mine. You're not healing, you're healed. The idea of wanting to be clean is exactly from that old life persecution crap. Might still be happening in this life. Depends on, where you live in the world. I get that. I lived in the South for a long time. Okay. It's time. It's your moment. All right? This is what this is saying. It's your moment. It's your moment. It's time. Now is your moment to be king or queen, to state your sovereignty and declare your freedom. It says passing a test. You've passed the test. Double confirmation. You have graduated Earth School. You may now exit the building. Okay, synchronicities on this deck is 14, 25, and 33. All right. Clock time, Earth time. Let's talk to Earth time first. What's going on in Earth time? What do we need to know about this moment in Earth time? Oh, my ghost tube is silent now. I think I scared away whatever that entity was that I didn't like. Boo. All right, what's going on in Earth time here? What do we need to hear about Earth time? The Death card, the Magician, and the Ten of Pentacles. That's what's up, okay? That's what's up. That's what's up. The rebirth. The new beginning. An ending means a new beginning. And in this life, you're in your full strength as the Magician. You have all of the tools. You have lifetimes worth of wisdom available to you to create whatever this looks like for you, this 10 of Pentacles, okay? Oh, Love this. And it's now. Your time is now to be king and queen. All right, let's look at this wake up. Let's hear a little more about this moment for the magicians. All the magicians in the house. Let's hear more about this moment. We have the moon in reverse, the sun, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I really love this, okay? What this is telling me is it's all been exposed with the moon in reverse, okay? It's all been exposed. Every lie that's ever been spoken over you, that has ever been spoken over all of our souls since the beginning of our energetic journey has been exposed by the sun. And so we can choose now, because it's about the mind, right? The reality really is in the mind. Do we want to live in the sun? Do we want to be in the sun? Do we want to be in the sun as the magician, working on our 10 of Pentacles? Tell me more about the sun card, the High Priestess. This is so juicy today. You have made the decision. And you've done it with intensity because it is Scorpio season with the Knight of Wands. To stand tall and to stand proud as the High Priestess, as you have, not just in this lifetime, you have in other lifetimes too, and didn't allow the persecution to take you off of your path. Have you been persecuted in this lifetime? Yes, you have. Have you been persecuted in even more detrimental ways in past lifetimes? Yes, you have. Yet you chose to stay on the blueprint, the energetic blueprint for your soul, and to relish in everything that is gifted to us as divine beings, having greater sight than the 3D world. All right, kings and queens, you are stating your sovereignty. You're declaring your freedom because you have passed many, many tests. 3-3 on the card of passing tests. Oh, that is creepy. That is creepy. Look at that. It's like a head and a bed, but it also kind of looks like a pillow with hair, okay? This I thought was an eye mask. At first I thought it was just 2 eye masks on a pillow. Okay, this might have to do with those psychic attacks we were talking about in the dreamscape. Boo. Okay. Let's look at these tests you've passed. You are free this lifetime. You are free. Let's talk about this freedom. Oh, I love this. The Knight of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Oh, this is a little intense. Someone was poisoned in a past lifetime. A glass of wine. What they're telling me here is that there have been past life soulmate connections, okay, that were part of that persecution, but in this lifetime moving forward, okay, this Knight of Cups, all of these cups that are going to come in for you are part of your destined path because of where you stand energetically and where you stand with your gifts Do not fear soulmate connections coming in. None of us have anything to fear anyways. We're all so effing intuitive that hang out here. Nothing to fear when it comes to soulmate connections. All of those tests have been passed. We listen to our intuition. We listen to our discernment. But the thing is, like, as cups come in for us, okay? As cups come in for us, because of our shift in vibration. See, even in the past, in soulmate connections, if there have been curses, if there have been spell work, if there have been hexes, you know, all the voodoo people do, even in uncrossing those energetically, uncrossing these soul ties, they don't truly become uncrossed unless we raise our vibration. That's the most important part. Lower vibrational energy, curses, hexes, persecution will affect that same vibration of energy. It's all an energy exchange, even in magic. Okay? And no longer do we need to fear any cups that are coming towards us. First of all, you'd sniff it out in a heartbeat. But secondly, there's nothing unmatched at this point. Does that make sense? There's nothing unmatched because of how strongly you're vibing. Confirmation from Sky Witch. And how strong your senses are right now. How heightened your intuition is. And it's Scorpio season, okay? It's a very intense and passionate season. There's a whole lot of cups here. Cup, 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 cup. So don't fear any cups coming in. No need to project on past persecution wounds. You're fabulous. It's time to be the king and queen. All right. Tell me more about this declaring freedom. Tell me more about this declaring freedom. We have the Strength card in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 4 of Swords in reverse, the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Hello, what more can I say, okay? When it comes to cups, there's no reason to force our will towards or away from, because the discernment is so strong. Our discernment is so strong. Confirmation again from Sky Witch. And so many of these energies that we've experienced through many, many lifetimes, well, we've passed those tests. Passed. Check mark, okay? No more anxiety and sleepless nights. No more being all up in our heads, okay? About connections around us. No more healing broken hearts. And no more wounded warrior energy. This, my friends, is healed. It doesn't get any more healed than this. Are we fortunate enough to be emotional creatures? Thank God. What would life be like without it? Really? Where would the fun be? Yes. Especially to the empaths. You will feel heartbreak, but it doesn't have to be your heartbreak. The ancestors are here. They're celebrating. They're celebrating your freedom. Okay. That's definitely an ancestor image I just got. All right. Final words here. Give us a couple final words for the Star Tribe. People do broadcast loudly, Sai. There's no question about that. And that's like important, right? For people that are energetically sensitive, like to know when to block it. Like I'm grateful to be an empath, okay? Because it makes me an empathetic human, a compassionate human, a kind human, okay? I feel like it has a lot to do with purity of heart, not only because of what I've experienced and I've felt, but I can feel, like this whole world experience that we're having, this tough life school that we go through, and it's hard. It's hard for people that are energetically sensitive. It's hard for empaths because it can also, most of us, part of life school of that is also learning for it not to go in the realm of toxic. Empaths are the first to become codependent. Empaths are the first to give so much more than they receive. And I know at least my experience in life school has been getting through those lessons and then learning how to energetically block when I need to, not turn off my emotions, right? None of us want to shut it down or control it, so to speak. That's so toxic. We want to feel things. We want to work through it. We want to transmute it, What is that? What is that? What is that, y'all? Any ideas? But yes. And it especially when we get involved with, if we're involved with people that don't know how to block and control energy like that, or maybe you're not energetically sensitive and they project things and don't even realize the fact that we feel it, that's, yeah. Blocking our energy and protecting ourselves from other energy is not like hardening of the heart, right? But it seems like in most healing processes, like we're, when we get way to this side of the pendulum, like with things with like codependency or overgiving or overfeeling or letting everyone in our energy without boundaries, it's like then we have to go all the way to the other side of the pendulum first, right? And just block everybody out, like keep everybody out, shut everybody down, be shut down. And then it's like, once we become healed, it's like we're in the center of that pendulum again. Maybe, I guess, right? Isn't that how channeling works? I think someone did just need to hear that. I don't even remember everything that I just said, but I guess somebody needed to hear it. Oh, Jennifer D. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, and Jennifer D, I don't know how your gifting works. Like if you are more visual or more audible, like what really resonates with your soul, but it really can be as simple as like starting to create a visual for yourself of like an energetic bubble, like literally putting like a glow around you, if you can see that, right, in your mind's eye. So and see that other energies just bouncing off of it from the outside, but none of it's actually touching you, to doing like black flame meditations, like candle meditations. That's why I talk about, or holding on to a harpoon. Screamstress does, walking around with a harpoon all day. Screamstress is a siren who does not need a Neptune. She's got her own harpoon. I love you, Screamstress. You crack me up. Yes, Dark Star, I agree with you. I protect my peace at all costs. And because of that, I do not date. I am not on dating apps. I'm cool with being single to protect my peace. The right person will come in when they're supposed to, and until then, my peace is more valuable. I like hanging out with myself. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, healthy self-respect and boundaries. Scorpio Zen. Something some of us had to go through some hard Earth School lessons on that, though, right? Because like we weren't taught that as children. Like that wasn't instilled in us by our parents. Things like boundaries and self-respect. All right, let me get some final words for you all. I'm so glad we got to do this live tonight. I will be back to regular schedule on dailies, on doing premieres and stuff. I hate it when a couple days goes by and I don't have something posted for y'all, or we don't have contact. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still figuring out the groove of all of this. What is that? Is that a black tent or a hearse? What's going on there? What is that? Or is it a car? At first, this side started looking like a black tent. That was, oh shoot. That was popping up. Oh no, maybe it's a car accident with a hearse? I don't know. Train wreck? Are you telling me I'm a train wreck? What is it? Yeah, some kind of accident. Oh yeah, Amy. Definitely. Jesus is my homeboy too. We hang out, we have coffee all the time. He was definitely an ascended master who also came to me during some of my darkest days. Yeah, in a coffin, right? Didn't that look like a hearse in a coffin? It was a little mangled up or something. Okay. Some final words here. 3 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords in reverse. Double confirmation. 4 of Cups in reverse again. The Moon in reverse again. Okay. Oh, I love you all so much. You don't even know. I also need to post I want to post a reading from Chiron Intuition, because I don't know, there was this reading, I think it was this week or last week. I haven't really gotten to watch any tarot this week, but It was about a collective. It was about the collective, and it just made me think of all of us. I love this. It's double confirmation, okay? There's just been lifetimes and lifetimes of heartbreak that are no longer behind the moon. If you're feeling a little funky in your dreamscape, no, it's because it's a last-ditch effort. It's a last-ditch effort to push on your persecution wounds, to push on your shame. She has a certain bark when there's a monitoring spirit. That was the bark I just heard. She drove him out. It's so funny because it's like the only thing that will get her off the couch in the green room is a monitoring spirit. All of her hair goes up. She's just barking like crazy. And she'll walk him right down the hallway, right out the door. It's cute. She's a good pup. She's smart. Anyways, 3 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. We are the loves of our lifetime. This life is all about love for us. All about love. We don't need to fear any cup that is coming towards us. We do not need to carry around any more persecution wounds. We get to love ourselves wholly and authentically. We get to love whoever we choose to call God, the divine universe. We get to love other people safely, wholly, authentically. And we get to send the MFers out the door that aren't capable of returning that love. And do it free of guilt, free of shame, absolutely fabulous, as you all are. Yes, James T., that's part of the self-love. It is. You know, it is. It's no shade, right? It's no shade on other people. Requited or unrequited, we have to decide what those boundaries are in love to stay in a vibration of love, right? Not feel used and abused and all the rest. Not have those somebody plucking those persecution wounds all the time. So fun. Thanks, Ben. That was great. That was a great reading. So good. The joy of growing beyond trauma bonding. You got that right, Scorpio. You got that right. Scorpio, I hope you have a fabulous birthday. And I'm not sure what day it is, Maz, if I'll see you again on a live before your birthday. What day? Halloween's on Thursday. Yeah, I'll probably see you before Thursday. But I'm wishing you a happy birthday too, Maz. You're fabulous and you're a warrior. Oh, you're so welcome, Scream Stress. So welcome. I missed y'all. I missed you. I miss your energy when we don't get to hang out. It's you know, I love doing tarot, all tarot, whether it's in person or whatever, but a lot of times in-person readings are more I feel like when I do in-person readings, there's more of that should I sell my house? Like matrixy stuff, right? Should I sell my house? Am I going to get that job? And all those things are important. I'm not discounting those things, you know. It's just different. It's different kind of energy work. It's different than hanging out with the Star Tribe. I love hanging out with the Star Tribe. So, all right, y'all. Well, like I said, I'm retiring Peg tonight, so I'm going to make a couple shorts real quick and then get the heck out of this wig. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll go to dinner in it. I mean, it's pretty fabulous. It's a good one. My friend at Hollywood Wigs in LA made it. All right. Well, I hope you all have a fabulous night. I will have a reading up for you tomorrow. I hope you have a great start to your week. Hope you have a fabulous Halloween. Okay. Hope everyone gets the opportunity to go be a kid. I know some of us that have kids, like when we have kids, young kids, you know, we get to do that whole Halloween trick-or-treating thing, which is also fun, but it's also fun to be a big kid and, you know, do some costumes. You did Peg proud. Thank you, Screamstress. Oh, this is actually one of the most fun costumes for me because this could not be more polar opposite of my personality. So the character is just fun to play because I don't resonate with it at all. But she was pretty damn fabulous. All right, y'all. I will see you soon. Have a great night.